focus on our breath being one of the freeing or most freeing things that we have, because our breath has such power to let go of what our mind is grasping, what our body's physically holding on to, any emotional or mental binds or blockages. So our breath is really true liberation when we can connect to our breath and see it as this powerful force that offers us the freedom to change how we're feeling, to turn around maybe a day maybe started off bad, but we could turn it around using our breath. We can end our day on a positive note with our breath, start our day with good intentions using our breath. So I hope that all just made sense, because ultimately our breath is our freedom. Breath offers us liberation, and I'm honored to be here and have that freedom to lead you through this breather this afternoon. So I'm just going to add some oils to my diffuser, and I've been using oils for many years, and I now only use doTERRA oils because I know of the quality of them. So I can't vouch for any other oils and their properties, but I will say that this oil, rosemary, is known to help us find some focus, clarity. It's known to help us restore memories, great for brain health. It also has antiviral and fungal properties. So I'm just going to put, let's see, 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to the rosemary oil, I thought it'd be appropriate to add Breathe, which is a respiratory blend of essential oils and will help us to take nice, full, deep breaths. I did 4 drops of that as well. When we have clear respiratory system and channels, clear sinuses. So just putting the top on, plugging this in, excuse me for a moment. And I love this diffuser because it can be put on a color, or you don't have to choose a color. So I tend to go for yellow during the day because of the yellow sunshine properties. Can you see it? Yes, there we go. So we've got our diffuser going. And this is going to also be our cleansing, the way that we're cleansing. So we're cleansing with the rosemary oil, with the water, with the vapor that it's creating, the ether. You could think of it as smoke. So finding yourself in a comfortable seated position with support if you need it, by leaning up against the wall, sitting in a chair. If you're sitting in a chair, knees are bent, feet are planted on the ground. I apologize for the dogs barking. They seem to like to bark at 12 noon or sometime after that. So we're going to zone them out, keep them in the external environment as we turn within to our internal environment. So whenever you find yourself in your comfortable seat, guiding palms to face down on the knees, close the eyes, actively press sit bones into the earth. Roll the shoulders gently back and down as you draw your shoulders in alignment with your hips. Releasing any tension in the neck, maybe by gently rocking your head side to side or up and down. Soften your face, opening up the mouth nice and wide, sticking out the tongue, and maybe rocking your jaw side to side as well. stretching out the face, keeping a slight space between the lips and the back of the teeth. Notice if you can find length in your spine as you're rooted, staying connected to your surface below you as you lift from the lower back, spine, lower spine, rising up through the mid-back, thoracic spine into the upper back, cervical spine, and even lifting as if we can lift right up through the crown of the head. Allowing your head to remain in a neutral position, so we don't want to lift the chin. We're not creating any more stress or tension. We are here to release it. At your own pace, taking an inhale through your nose, allow your belly to rise with your inhale. Hold that inhale for as long as you can as you fill your lungs up with fresh new air. And on your exhale, drawing your ribs in, drawing your navel back towards spine, opening up the mouth and releasing your old stale air. So we really want to get out stale air stuck in the bottom of the lungs. Excuse me, I have an itchy nose. So doing this a few more times at your own pace. Inhale, your belly rises. You're holding for as long as you can, as long as it's comfortable for you. And exhale, we're drawing the belly, the ribs, everything back towards the spine. And listening to the exhale, only inhaling when the exhale has fully completed. As you're focusing on these cleansing breaths, I'll introduce today's pranayama breathing technique, the way that we shift around our life force energy and clear our energy channels. It is called Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. It's a very effective way to balance and bring into harmony the left and right side of the brain. And it is used for soothing our nervous system. It's used for stressful times. Very beneficial if you suffer from anxiety, panic disorder, or if you're just suffering right now from anxiety due to your circumstances. So Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, is done with one hand. It's your right hand. And your left hand just stays placed on your left knee. You take your right hand, we lift the right hand up, and then we lower the first and second finger. So we create what's known as Shiva Mudra. And I can show you that a little bit closer. So we have our Shiva Mudra. Thumb, ring finger, and pinky stay lifted. So we only use our right hand. Our thumb closes off our right nostril. Our ring finger and pinky if you can reach, but if not, just ring finger closes off left nostril. So just play around right now, going back and forth. So using your thumb, sealing right nostril, keeping left nostril open, and then sealing off left with ring finger as you open up right nostril. Just getting that movement with the fingers. So there's many different ways that you can practice Nadi Shodhana. I am going to be teaching you a way that is more beginner friendly and less anxiety inducing. Sometimes our breath work, if we're holding for longer or retention of breath, can create more anxiety depending on how much we're holding. So I really want to offer and support you offer you support in breath work that is not going to create any more anxiety or tension. So there are also different ways to do this or start this breath work. I am teaching you the way that I learned from my teachers and passing that along to you. So you may have seen different ways. You may hear in the future different ways. There's not to say one way is better than the other. I am just offering you what I learned and how I could pass this along. And I'm passing this along to you because it's been so effective for me that I want it to be effective for you. So you could just come into natural breathing. You could gaze up at me if you'd like to look, or just listen to my voice. I have my right hand up, my first and middle finger down, and I'm in my Shiva Mudra. We're going to start by sealing off right nostril only and inhaling through left nostril for a count of 6, and I will lead us through it. After you take that inhale for 6, you're going to hold just for 1 second while both nostrils are sealed off. And then, keeping your fingers on your left nostril, you'll open up your right nostril and will exhale out of the right nostril for count of 6. From there, we inhale back up through right nostril, count of 6. We'll seal off the right nostril, so both nostrils are closed, holding for 1, and then exhaling out of left nostril, count of 6. And then you'll inhale back up left nostril, count of 6. I'll lead us through it. Just important to know that while you're holding that breath for that count of 1, both nostrils are sealed off. When you're inhaling through one nostril, you're really sealing off the other nostril. So the air is only entering one nostril. So we're bringing the air up and over and down. And we are finding this balance and harmony on both sides of the brain, both hemispheres of the brain. So let's get started. If you need to, shifting a little bit, if you've been sitting in your position too long and you feel any discomfort, we'll just together take a deep inhale, opening up your mouth, sighing everything out. And we'll begin. So taking your right thumb, seal off your right nostril, and together we'll inhale through left nostril, count of 6. Closing your eyes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sealing both nostrils. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seal off both nostrils. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seal off left. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close and hold. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Last one. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bringing right palm down onto the knee. Keeping eyes closed. Observing, witnessing experiencing. That's normally done for 3 to 5 minutes. As you get more familiar with the breath, you could hold that retention of the breath for 1, for 2, working up to holding to 6. So if you're inhaling for 6 and exhaling for 6, you're eventually working up to hold the breath retention for the same count, the same amount of time you're inhaling and exhaling. I don't recommend that though if this is a new practice for you, or if you're currently suffering from a lot of anxiety or panic. And I hope I led you through that correctly. I may have made some mistakes in prompting you, so I apologize. If I did, I'll listen to the replay, and I can make any notes on the bottom if I prompted you in the wrong way. So we'll draw our hands together at heart center. Anjali Mudra. This is our hand gesture of gratitude, of respect, of peace. Gently bowing the head down towards the hands. As we set an intention for our day, perhaps remembering the power of our breath, maybe taking things breath by breath. Lifting our thumb knuckles up to our third eye space. I thank you for taking this breather with me. The divine light in me honors the divine light in you. Namaste. Thank you so very much for breathing with me today.